Hi everyone, so it's February. No clue where January went. Absolutely no clue. Fastest month ever. And February for me is busy. I thought January was busy. February is going to be really busy. So I wanted to get my January favorites done and up for you guys before I forget or get too busy because I completely forgot to do December favorites or end the year favorites or anything like that. Honestly, if I didn't end of the year favorites, it kind of would have been just a conglomeration of my monthly favorites throughout the year. And you guys have probably already seen those videos. And if you haven't, you can always go back and watch them. But I do tend to repeat a lot of the stuff because once I find something I love, I stick with it. So the things I'm showing you today, you may have already seen it in previous favorites video or there's something new. I'm kind of doing a mix. It's not all beauty stuff, it's primarily beauty stuff, but then I'm going to talk about a couple other things. So first up for favorites this month is what I have been wearing as far as scent goes. I'm not the kind of girl who has like a signature scent. I really like to change things up and play with it. And I like using body sprays a lot. I don't always have to use perfume. I like body splashes, body sprays. Sometimes I'll just put on a scented lotion and go with that for the day. I don't tend to layer a ton of scents, mostly because of my allergies. I can't handle a lot of scent being on me all day long because I can smell too much of it. And I know what it's like to walk past somebody when I'm out shopping and they're wearing 800 different perfumes on top of each other, so they smell like the inside of a perfume shop and it's all mixed up and way too strong, and I usually end up having an allergic reaction, so I tend to keep it really simple. But this month I've been wearing Vanilla Bean Noel. This is just a body splash from Bath & Body Works. I get this every single year. I love it because these last about 2 to 3 years before the scent goes off. They smell really good. They're easy, they're quick. I can spray it on. If my girls want to smell good, I can spray it on them too because it's cheap, and to be honest, it's cheap. And I don't mind sharing it with the girls either. So it smells really good. It smells like food. So that's why I've been wearing. My skin has been going nuts this winter. Part of it is hormonal changes coming off of being pregnant and having a baby and all that, and part of it is just it's Ohio in winter and my skin's freaking out because it's all dry hair all the time. So I've been having a lot of texture issues, not like major breakouts, mind you, I have a couple of those, but just some texture issues. And one thing that I found that has really helped is a few months ago I picked this up and I was like, okay, I'm going to use it every day and then report to you guys on what I think of it. But I'm lazy and I forgot to use it every day. So I really couldn't give you guys an honest review on, okay, use this every day for a month, this is how it worked for me, etc. Yeah, it didn't happen, but I've been using it for about the past 2 weeks on an everyday to every other day basis, and that's the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic. You guys know people go nuts over this, seen it everywhere. This is incredible for that funky texture your skin gets when it gets dry and your skin isn't getting a ton of moisture and it's not exfoliating itself, especially on my forehead. I will get really, really bad texture where I have a ton of tiny under the skin bumps and it just looks weird. I used this for like 2 days in a row and it was gone. Amazing, especially if you don't have time to go get facial or you don't do those things, because I don't go get facials. I do all my skincare at home. I use this and it cleared up the texture beautifully. On my forehead, above my lip, I get texture. occasionally around here, not a bunch around here, but usually mostly on my forehead, above my lip, and on my chin. And it really, really helps with that. So I have been absolutely relying on that to keep my skin from looking like an absolute disaster this past month. Everything I've been needing to use is very, very moisturizing. So pretty much anything I have that's matte, other than matte eyeshadows, I haven't been using. I've been using things that are very highly moisturizing lately. The foundation I've been loving this month is my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, because it's very high coverage, but it's very moisturizing. It's what I'm wearing now, and I don't have any powder on it. I only powdered under my eyes and where I put concealer, but I don't have any powder on it, and I'm not super shiny. I'm just a tiny bit glowy. And this has been very moisturizing and very helpful. And the other thing I've been going to is I've been wearing my Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream a lot, even though it's a bit dark for me this time of year because I have it in medium share. Because again, very, very moisturizing. It isn't dry. It doesn't cake up or look funky in a couple hours. So I've been relying specifically on those two for my base to help prevent all the icky issues that go along with dry skin. And on the same token, I've also been using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector as my main concealer, because it's very moisturizing and it doesn't, if I set with a translucent powder, it doesn't crease or clump at all. And it really helps keep things moisturized so I don't look like I have Crypt Keeper skin. And if you remember the Crypt Keeper, you're awesome. Couple other things that I've been loving is the nail polish I am wearing now, and it is chipped all the heck. I didn't have time to do my nails before filming. It was either do my nails or get a video out for you guys, and I figured you would appreciate actually having a video rather than me having perfect nails that you won't get to see. So, Essie's Chinchilla, I've been wearing this a ton. It pretty much matches what the skies look like outside. Love this color, very versatile. And it actually wears well. I have 3 coats of it on right now because I wanted it to be very opaque, but I didn't put a top coat on, and I've been wearing it for about 4 to 5 days, and I'm just now starting to get fairly significant chipping, and that's just because I did a ton of dishes by hand this morning. And I don't do the whole glove thing when I'm doing dishes, so that's why. Up next is lip stuff. I've been wearing a lot of lip liners completely by themselves. Between having winter allergies, which yes, they are a thing. If you're allergic to dust and mold, you know about winter allergies. Don't even get me started. But also with the baby, I'm constantly having things in my mouth, touching my mouth. I drink a ton of coffee. So having anything that smudges or moves easily hasn't been an option this month. So two go-to nudish neutral lips that I've been using, lip liners that I've been using. I clearly can't talk very well. One is the Sonia Kashuk Lip Definer. You can see this one's getting very short. I just used this in a tutorial I just put up. My everyday winter makeup tutorial. I will go ahead and put a link for that either up here or up here. I can never remember what side it is. And this is in Petal. This is the color I'm wearing on my lips now. By the way, that tutorial is for the look I'm wearing right now, so if you're curious how I got it, you can check that out. And this is in Petal. It's the lip pencil I'm wearing right now, and I absolutely love it. I'm probably going to actually have to buy a new one when this one's completely gone, because it's just perfect for me. I'm so pale, it's very difficult to find nudes that don't look like I've spread foundation or concealer on my mouth. So I'm very picky when it comes to finding nude pencils or nude lipsticks that I can wear. I like nudes with a bit more color to them, more rose-toned, etc. Most people look at this and go, well, that's not really nude. Meh, rose, pink, petal, nude, pinky nude, whatever. And speaking of that, the next color that I've really been loving is Nude Pink by NYX. This is one of their pencil lip liners, and this is what it looks like. It's very similar to the Sonia Kashuk one. It's just a bit paler. It still has that very pinky rose tone to it, but it's just a little bit lighter. The other favorite is this little thing in my background, the little ampersand. I'm kind of a writing, grammar, editing, typography geek. I love stuff like that. And I saw this in the dollar aisle at Target. They still have some. Most Targets do, at least. Mine has a bunch left. You can still get them. They have this. They have a hashtag. I think that's it. They might have like one more thing. But these are really, really cute, and I love it so much. So I kind of like to change up my background as much as I possibly can to keep it fun and interesting and just different, because I get bored very easily. Speaking of getting bored, I have to clean a lot. 4 kids, I have to clean a ton. Drives me nuts. I hate cleaning because it's boring to me. I have to be entertained. So the one thing I have become absolutely obsessed with, headphones, podcasts, which I listen to with my headphones because the podcasts I listen to are not appropriate for teenage. So I've been living for my headphones, and I will play them on my phone. I'll usually stick my phone on the hip of my yoga pants, between my yoga pants, my skin. It'll stay, or in the back pocket of my jeans, or whatever. I'll find some place to stick it. Plug in my headphones, and I'll listen to podcasts while I clean. A, I can clean faster without the kids interrupting me, and B, so I'm not bored out of my mind. My very favorite podcasts that I've been listening to, I have 4 that I listen to. I'm sure there are more great podcasts out there, so if there are any that you have been loving, please let me know down in the comments below. I want to know what kind of podcasts you guys love, because I'm always looking for something new to listen to, but the ones I've been loving are Psychobabble, which is Tyler Oakley's podcast. He's awesome. I've also been listening to The Tim Ferriss Show, which is, it's kind of like life hacking. He has a lot of people on there who are experts in fitness or productivity or building businesses, things like that. So that's interesting to listen to. Not Too Deep, which is Grace Helbig's podcast, which is hilarious. Just the stories are excellent. And I've also been listening to Truth and Eliza, which is the podcast of Eliza Schlesinger. She's a comedian. If you haven't heard of her, she has 2 specials on Netflix. You have to look her up. She is hilarious. She's very inappropriate, which is perfect for me. The thing I love about her podcast is it's all pet peeves, things that drive her nuts, and the people who she brings on, what drive them nuts. And it's fantastic because I'm always going on tangents or rants about this one little thing that absolutely drives me psycho and I can't stand. So for me, listening to someone else being like, yeah, when this tiny little thing happens, like, I go nuts, that's my kind of podcast. So those are the 4 I've been listening to. I'm always looking for new podcasts to listen to, so if you have any suggestions, again, I would love to hear them. And that's it. Those are all my favorites for January. It's been a busy month. I haven't had a chance to do a haul lately. I'm hoping to do one of those for you guys really soon. I haven't had time to go shopping. I've been that busy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!